Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Natalie Rydstrom. Joining us today, 3 handicappers here. We've got Stuart from tipshq.com, Bernardo from theowltips.com, and Alex from Need for Tips. I'm actually filming in Mexico as we speak, but the show must go on. We are looking at Tuesday's picks of the day there. Week 4 Champions League. Got some really interesting matches. I think one of the main matches we've got to talk about here, Man City versus Barcelona. A very tough match for Man City, obviously trying to sort of rebound from that 4-0 loss. They're now at home. The question is though, can they do it? But quickly before I'm going to give off the odds, Stuart, what are the odds there for that match?
Okay, so we've got Manchester City 2.77 average odds. All of these are average odds. 3.53 for the draw and 2.55 for a Barcelona away win.
All right, so Barcelona are the favourites there. Anybody think that Man City can clinch that win?
Well, I think that the market thinks that the Man City can win this because the odds have dropped a lot on Man City. And they are now much more balanced, so the odds drift a lot on Barcelona winning. For me, I think exactly the same. I think that this game deserves a small shot on the draw because, Man City, it's a good result for them to not lose at home after the defeat at Camp Nou and also the draws that they considered at home for Premier League. So for me, just a small bet on the draw on this game.
On a small bit on the draw. Okay. What about you, Alex? Obviously, you've been away, so we haven't heard hear your thoughts yet on this match. Think Man City can do it, or do you have another stance on the outrights?
I'm not going with the winners market. I'm going with the goals market. I think it will be not like in the previous match between those two. I think that it will be a match full with goals. And my bet for this game, Barcelona to score over 1.5 goals in the match price at around 1.9.
Nicely, I like that bet. I'm actually looking Barcelona draw no bet, to be honest with you. You get those around 1.7, 1.8. I was also looking at the over 3 goals as well. Pinnacle have got a line there. We're at 1.7, 1.8 as well. Stu, what's your tip for this match?
I've decided to stay well away from this one. High value, high interest match between two sides that, an awful lot of stuff going on. And I thought, best stay away from that one.
Are you going to be watching it?
I will be watching this one. This is probably the most entertaining match of the evening. Mm-hmm. Or I could probably sit down and watch Atletico Madrid against FK Rostov or something.
Yeah, all right. And so this one you're staying away from, Stuart. Which match have you got your eye on there? Sort of your surefire tip of the day.
Oh, surefire tip of the day. I think it's probably Ludogorets versus Arsenal. I think there's a very good opportunity there. You can go Asian handicap, Arsenal minus 2.5, 3.35 at Bet365.
Whoa.
Oof, whoa. Going in heavy there, Stuart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surefire tip of the day, that was us. Okay, but Alex, you seemed the most shocked by that. What do you like?
On that match, I think I played it two days ago when the odds were higher. I played the -1 Asian handicap on Arsenal. So if they were winning by 1 goal, only it will be a void match. If they are winning by 2, is a winner. And I found the odds 1.7, I guess, 2 days ago. But my personal top tip for this day, it will be Besiktas with Napoli. I think again we'll see plenty of goals and also from both sides. So both seem to score in the over 2.5 at around 1.95 as we are talking. But you can try also a Mönchengladbach win over Celtic and also a Benfica -1 over Dynamo Kiev. I think that there are plenty of options to play today from today's matches.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Besiktas versus Napoli. Obviously, we saw the upset in week 3, 3-2 to Besiktas at Napoli. Now Besiktas obviously have the home advantage. They are the underdogs. Anybody think the Besiktas can actually beat Napoli here?
Well,
why not?
Yes, I think that it's a difficult game to predict in terms of winners market. Besiktas at home, well, it's a tough one. It's not easy to play in Turkey. Their supporters are usually they create a big atmosphere. But more than that, I'm with Alex there. And as we predict early in the week, at the time both teams to score were priced around 1.8. Mm-hmm. It was the best value. At the moment, the odd dropped is around 169. well, I can't say that it has same value because there isn't, but it's still the best approach for this match. Both teams to score, 1 goal for each side. I think that, well, it can end like 1-1, 2-1 for a side. So I like also the over 2.5 that Alex plays there. But I prefer safer.
Yeah, we discussed this match, didn't we? And both teams to score as well. That was our top tip. Still love that bet. The odds will come down a little bit.
Yeah, and unfortunately the same with Bayern Munich. Well, as you with the article and also with the video we did, Bayern Munich -1 were priced around 174, and now the line is -1.5. So, well, there is no. I can't say that there is the same value there. So I have to say now to skip the match because -1.5 is too much at that price.
Yeah. Stu, have you got a lead in there? Besiktas versus Napoli there, Group B.
Yeah, Besiktas versus Napoli. I've gone both teams to score yes, just as you guys have. I've got a little bit lower odds, 1.67 with Bet365, so even less value. Well, I don't think there is any value on this. I think it's just a bet that you're placing to win and hoping it comes off, because it's generally best to play with value, but sometimes it's worth taking the risk, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
So,
and what about
a word of advice for our viewers? I think that they should see the videos that we are doing with a few days before to take advantage of the bigger odds from all the matches. Most of all in Champions League, the underdogs price will go upper every time, and the surprise there is a very little chance to be done. So I think you should bet with at least couple of days before, because even if they are playing in the weekend, the normal leagues, I don't think that a lot of injuries and a lot of problems will occur to the big names. So take advantage of this.
Yeah, totally. There's the early value, but then sometimes I've been chatting with Bernardo. He sort of said, wait for this team. You think that the odds will actually increase, and they have actually done that. So it's sometimes like it's so hard to sort of play the market and sort of.
We have that case here this week because we predict also that the price 155 wasn't 154, 155 on Benfica wasn't correct, and the odds drift. And early this morning 168. Now in average is 162. I think that it can increase till kickoff again to 168. And for me, as I said before, 1.7 is the price that I need to back Benfica to win versus Dynamo Kiev.
1.7 is the correct score to bet in most of the games. So if you take a price of 1.7 and go up, I think there we are staying. But Benfica, I think that after 10 minutes of the game, I don't think that the score will change in 10 minutes. I think that time will increase the odds, and it's really good to bet on them.
Yeah. All right. PSV versus Bayern Munich. When we previewed this match last week, Bayern Munich 1.46. Stu, have you got the updated odds for that?
Yeah, 9.93 for PSV. Wow.
Oh, wow.
5.64 for the draw and 1.32 for Bayern Munich.
Yeah, that has come down.
Some of the bookies have 11 for PSV right now.
Oof. Yeah, these are average odds I'm going for, not the best on the market. If you shop around, it's worth having a look.
Shop around, exactly. Tipster101.com. Go and check the updated odds. Anybody got a good? Alex, you mentioned a tip for that match. Has anybody else got something that they really like?
Well, on that match, I like the -1 at the moment. I think that the odd is too low. I would risk there possible -1.25 around 1.70 something. But of course, that it's not the same value. But I think that I still think that Bayern Munich can win the game by 2 goals. And of course, that it's safer to play it with the bet void in case they win just by 1 goal. But it's I can say it's so valuable, but it still has some value there.
Yeah, well, they've scored 9 goals over 3 matches, averages out to about 3 goals a match. So I would definitely say that would be the -1, -1.25, even -1.5, to be honest with you. Stu, what have you got for that match?
I'm going to go for both teams to score no. I think Bayern Munich, their defence is pretty good. PSV, they did get a goal in their last matchup between these two. But I think you're going to see a slightly more careful Bayern Munich in this one. I know Alex is with me. Both teams to score no. I got odds of evens with Bet Victor, so I was happy with that.
Oh wow, that is good. And Alex, what was your tip for that match?
Yeah, I was at -1, maybe -1.5 to risk it a little bit. I don't think that that Bayern Munich will force it really bad on this game. Anyway, they will qualify for sure, and let's say that it's a pretty not so worrying trip to PSV. But we didn't talk nothing about Basel versus PSG.
So that's my next one.
I'm sure we'll get there.
Basel versus PSG. Obviously 3-0 to PSG at home. Group A, obviously they're in the race there with Arsenal. When we previewed the odds, they were 1.57 for the PSG win. Stuart, what's that grown to or shrunk?
Well, the average odds on PSG have moved out a little. You got 5.68 for a bar win, 4.17 for the draw, and 1.61 for PSG.
That's interesting. I think that's actually not a bad price. I think PSG can get the win. Anybody else going for the PSG win?
Yeah, I am. I'm all over that. 1.61. I think there's some value there. It's a strong PSG side. Despite the fact they haven't really fully clicked so far this season, they've got a great team, and I think they've got enough to do it. We'll have to see how they cope with that fake picture.
Yeah.
This is why I'm going with risking a little bit. PSG at -1, 2.07.
Yeah. One of our commenters here, they're going PSG. I'm guessing -1 or -1. PSG -1, maybe that's what it says.
Yeah, PSG -1. I think is a really good tip for this game. Basel is a strong team in their domestic league. When it comes to Champions League and when they are going to play with big names like that, I don't think that they can handle the pressure.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Bernardo? Any tips for that match?
Well, I think that at this price that is increasing on PSG, we have some value on -1, as Alex said, and also -0.75, around 1.8 something. Is value there. They are very superior, and I think that it's true that they are not doing so well in domestic on League One. But versus a Switzerland team, they have all the edge to bring 3 points to France. So yeah, -0.75 looks good to me too.
All right. Now, before we wrap up here, surefire bets of the day. Stu, are you sticking with your Arsenal -2.5?
Yeah, go big.
Go big or go home. All right. What about you, Bernardo? The one tip that you think that we should jump all over?
Tip, well, not huge odds, but I think that clearly bet to win. It's both teams to score on Besiktas versus Napoli for me.
That's mine.
Yeah,
that's mine as well. Alex, what's yours?
Mine also, but risking a little bit. Both teams to score and the over 2.5 on Besiktas versus Napoli.
Always the risk taker, you. All right. Okay, there we have it. Picks of the day for Tuesday's matches there. Champions League Week 4. We're now going to head on over and preview Wednesday's picks of the day. Stay tuned for that video, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.